Aspen University, CJ493, Module 5, discussion question number 2. I'm Andre Rosedale, the instructor for the course. And question 2 reads, discuss the role of lie detection in backgrounding of employees. Do you agree with it? Why or why not? So basically what the question is asking for, background investigations, what is the role for polygraph tests? We have 2 polygraphs in my department. I have taken a total of 6 polygraphs in my police career, 2 for each department. They give you a pre-employment polygraph, and then they give you a post-employment polygraph. Because there's certain questions they can't ask you if they have not offered you the job yet. The first one is just to see if what the baseline is and if you're a viable candidate. What do I think about polygraphs? In the state of Connecticut, where I work, polygraphs cannot be used in criminal trials. But we are using them to do background checks on people that have probably kept, for the majority of the large percentage of the people, have wanted to be police officers all their lives and have stayed on the straight and narrow. So we're going to use polygraphs to overcome that. I think polygraphs are used to try to scare people into revealing the truth about some of the things they may have concealed. There are ways of beating a polygraph, and they do ask that question now to see if they can get a response out of it. I'm not going to go into those ways. I'm not sure of all of them, but you can surmise on the way it's set up. And I think that a lot of people get through the polygraphs that shouldn't, and there are people that get so scared that they can't. There is a candidate that I am aware of that failed the polygraph. She was borderline on a polygraph for a different town, and they decided to move on to the candidate to get someone that was certified. And then when she came to us, she was so nervous that she just could not perform in the polygraph at all, and they kicked her for it. And she is probably an example of someone that had trained her whole life to become a police officer and just got nervous with the polygraph for whatever reason. Maybe just there was questions asked on the polygraph for me that made me uncomfortable because of my upbringing. Came from a pretty strict religious background, and there were certain questions that made me very uncomfortable. And they asked me about it afterwards. So you do the pre-test, you fill out questions, they hook you up, they ask you questions, and then they go over your results. So I think maybe they're just trying to elicit answers. I don't think polygraphs should be used. They're not used in all states, and I think they exclude a lot of good candidates, and I think they include a lot of candidates that should not be getting through because they can lie through the polygraph. I'm interested in what you think, and I'm interested in also seeing a good APA reference for it.